Good morning, readers. It's Miss Griffin, and today we're going to learn some more about nonfiction. Today we're going to learn that when I read nonfiction books, I can use what I know plus the words and pictures to make a movie in my mind about the topic. So whenever I read nonfiction books, I always keep this mind movie going in my mind. I picture how the things move, or what they sound like, or even how the things feel, how they smell, how they taste. So when we make mind movies in our mind, or moving pictures, when we read nonfiction, we also add in our five senses. Do you remember our five senses? Hearing, seeing, smelling, tasting, feeling. Those are our five senses, so we can add those into our mind movies. Do you remember when we were learning about mind movies or visualizing? Yeah, we were reading fiction stories for a while, and we would stop and visualize what was happening in the story. And Lexi taught us something really cool. This reminds me of when Lexi said, "Well, Miss Griffin, when I close my eyes, you tell me, or when you tell me to close my eyes and think about the story, I only see black there." You are right, Lexi. When you close your eyes and you're thinking, you only really see the black. But in your mind, you're thinking of this story, like a movie. When you watch a movie on a screen, it's easy to see the movie, right? Because you're watching it. But when you read books, you're looking at a picture, so you have to make the pictures come to life in your mind. That's what we're going to practice today, okay? So when I do this, first I think about what I already know about the topic. I think about my own experiences with the topic. Today, we're going to make a mind movie come to life in our minds. I'm going to read you a little story from tail to trunk, and it's about one of my favorite animals, an elephant. So as I do this, I'm going to use what I already know or my own experiences with elephants. So I might think about the time I saw an elephant at the zoo, or I actually went to South Africa and I saw real elephants in their habitat. So I'm definitely going to use that experience when I'm reading and making up my mind movie. I'm going to also look at the words that the author wrote and look at the photographs, and I'm going to add in my five senses, okay? So here's an example first. When we read an animal community, went on page 14 and 15, the author wrote about working together, and the bold word that was on this page was cooperates. Can you say that word? Cooperates, that's right. So as I read this, I first used what I already knew about the word cooperate to make my mind movie of this picture. So I envision animals living outside with lots of dirt and mud and trees, and then I see how they help each other. Because I know cooperate means to help each other. And how might they be doing that? So I use what I already know about prairie dogs. They carry food. They help each other carry food, or they're on the lookout for each other, for predators or animals that might cause them harm. The prairie dogs were cooperating in this book, and so I could create a picture of a mom helping her prairie dog. So I was picturing the prairie dog reaching down to help her baby get out of the hole, because I already know that mamas protect their babies. So I cannot see a movie of her reaching down and grabbing her baby and the baby coming back out. But I can envision or make a mind movie of this using what I already know about cooperate. Okay, so let's do our little practice. So I'm going to read from tail to trunk, which is about what animal? Do you remember? Elephants. So first, I want you, whenever I read, or let's go ahead and practice. Let's close our eyes. Okay, close your eyes and think about what you already know about elephants. Right away, my mind is going straight to when I was in Africa, and I'm thinking about me in the car, and I'm looking out at those elephants. So think about when you've seen a real elephant. Close your eyes and think about it. What do you see? What do you hear? Okay, now think about what you've seen when you've seen an elephant on TV or in a magazine or in another book. So while I read, I want you to use the author's words and pictures, and then we're going to use our 5 senses to make a mind movie. Okay, are you guys ready? Okay. Flip to it, see if I can find it. Thank you for being patient. Sometimes we have to be patient. Okay, so here is our book, our little, it's kind of like a little poster, From Tail to Trunk. And we have all of these. They look like speech bubbles, but they're labels. And they're going to teach us facts or things, nonfiction, about elephants, our topic. Okay. An elephant's gray skin is thick and wrinkled, but it can still get sunburned. Okay, remember, keep your eyes closed or make your mind movie while I'm reading, while you're looking at the pictures. The elephant uses its long, skinny tail to swat at flies. All right, close your eyes. Imagine how the elephant's skin feels. How does it feel? The author used the words thick and wrinkled. So how does it feel? Now imagine what it sounds like while the elephant swats its tail at those flies. What sound is that making? Great, guys, you're making mind movies. Okay, open your eyes. Let's listen to the words and look at the pictures again and add to your mind movie. A trunk, we're going to read this one. A trunk is a very long nose for breathing and smelling like a hand. It carries food and water to the elephant's mouth. Okay, close your eyes again. Can you see the elephant moving now? What other sounds do you hear? How is his trunk moving after I read those words? And what else is he doing? Pull out your whisper turtle and tell them about your mind movie using your 5 senses to describe it. Ready? Go. Okay, let's open our eyes and keep reading the words and looking at the pictures and adding to our movie. Tusks are large pointed teeth used as weapons for digging or digging tools. Elephants' ears are as big as blankets. Elephants can spread their ears to look even bigger to scare other animals away. Wide padded feet help elephants walk quietly. Wow, I can really picture, I can see the elephant moving. They move slow, and he's walking quietly. Gosh, it's like I'm there. So these words are coming to life. How big is an elephant? It's really, really big. The elephant is the largest animal that lives on land. Scientists measured one elephant that weighed more than a school bus full of children. Big, small. Can you think of any animal bigger than an elephant? Can you name some animals that are smaller? Boys and girls, when I read the part about how much he weighed, that really made me think about what we've been learning about weight and measurement. So I'm using what I know to help me understand and learn about elephants. If an elephant weighs more than a school bus full of children, then I know he weighs a lot. And this last little raccoon guy says, kids, don't try sitting under an elephant at home. No, we should not do that. That's good advice. Okay, so now that you've made your mind movie about elephants, I want you to go and click on the activity. Okay, it's going to take you to Class Dojo, and there will be the directions to what I want you to do. I want you to draw a picture of your mind movie you just made. Okay, so you have to use 4 different things to help you make your mind movie. To do it, do you remember the first one? You had to think about what you know already about elephants. Then you used the writer's words and illustrations, and you used all of your senses. And then you were able to make your picture come alive about elephants. Okay, so go to Class Dojo, draw a picture of of your mind movie. I want you to remember two things. Make sure your picture has a setting. So where is your elephant? I want to see the setting, okay? And then I want you to make sure that your picture shows action, okay? How can you show action in your illustration of your elephant? Okay, guys. So to wrap up our brain work about nonfiction and making the pictures come alive. As we continue to learn and read this nonfiction, we want to remember to keep making mind movies. Keep going inside of your minds and making movies, okay? And we make these pictures real by using our 5 senses, okay? When readers do this, we not only learn more, but we can create images that make our topics come to life. I cannot wait to see your mind movies about elephants. If you need to go back and listen to the video again to really add more to your movie or to hear the words again, please go back and do that before you make your picture. Now you can take any old piece of paper and draw a picture on it. Take a picture of that and put it on Dojo. Also on the bonus choice board have a writing paper. If you don't have a journal, some of you have journals you're working in. Excellent. But yeah, there's writing paper too under writing practice on the bonus choice board. Okay, can't wait to see your work. Have an awesome day. Bye.